Alright, so we unlocked two new worlds. You all wouldn't have seen that, because I accidentally hit the, um, hit the cancel button on the recorder, when that was happening in the last episode, but that's all you missed. But actually, seeing as we're at the, world map, I guess I'll talk through a few things real quick. So yeah, here's the, options right here, you know, boring stuff. This is the egg shuttle I was talking about earlier that I might show off. It depends. Gameland. It almost sounds like he's saying Gayland though. That's basically the Sonic Simulator, which I was mentioning. You know, if I have enough red rings, I'll show off a few of them. And yeah, that's basically it. Seeing as a lot of people, when they let's play this, seem to like going to Scream Mountain, I won't. I will be different, and I will go to Starlight Carnival. My favourite track in the game, absolutely love this tune. Just listen to it. In fact, I want to be quiet for a minute and let you all listen to this tune. Do you hear that? That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it just fits the stage so well for some reason, and as a standalone tune, it's so nice to listen to. Like, it really is. And this is one of my favourite stages in the game as well. It's just so aesthetically gorgeous to look at. And it's just so fun to play through. I mean, memorable set pieces, you know. It doesn't have my favourite wisp in the game. That has to go to the hover wisp. By the way, come down here, use the cube wisp, get yourself a red star in. Yeah, the hover wisp is probably my most favourite wisp in the game. And the hover wisp music is also pretty catchy. In fact, let me talk about. I haven't actually mentioned the soundtrack as a whole. Then again, we're only 3 parts in. The soundtrack for Sonic Colors is my second favorite Sonic soundtrack of all time, and that is saying a lot. I know, but if you've got the time, look it up on YouTube. I believe True Sonic 1 has a playlist of it. Playlist of all the songs, you know, and jingles from this game. Look it up, and just give it a listen. You know, if you don't like it, I obviously I respect that. But you know, just give it a listen, and you will fall in love. Oh, dang it! Yeah, there's a red star ring to the right, so you want to stay to the right on this section if you want. Well, if you're after all the red star rings anyway, which I'm not. Like I said, I'll be trying to go for as many as I can. But we have these little. I believe these are actually Moto bugs. I mean, what are these things? I mean, they remind me of them little bug enemies from Sonic 1, only with boosters on the back, and and surprisingly more easier to kill. The funny thing is, though, you can actually get bigger varieties of them sometimes. And, oh, by the way, mash the 2 button, and you won't get launched all the way up. It saves you a ton of time. You can actually get, big varieties of the Moto bugs. And if you kill the big variety, no, screw it. Oh, no. No. I don't want to die young. Yeah, there's a red star ring to the left there. That's what I was thinking of, because there's another stage in Starlight Carnival, to where you can fall down a bottomless pit and oh god, yeah, careful here. To where basically the game wants you to fall down a bottomless pit with the impression that there's nothing down there, but there's actually a red star ring down there. We'll get to it when we get to it, though. I'll show it off. Because half the players who play the game wouldn't even think of looking. You know, it was one of the only red star rings I had a pain finding, honestly. And yeah, you can run through that section, you know, avoid the crushers, but there's actually a secret red ring. You saw I collected it right there. But the other reason I went through that pathway is because it seems faster, which is kind of a surprise. And by the way, little surprise, I learned this from Kobana Money 456 as well. Yeah, you think that section right there is automated. No, if you pull back on the D-pad, Sonic will just stop running and you can actually control him around here. But yeah, that's it for the main stage in Tropical, why am I saying? Starlight Carnival. And we nearly got ourselves an S rank. Jesus. Shows how much I actually love this stage. And we don't even have all the wisps yet. There we go, we unlocked the Cube Wisp. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alrighty, so now that we've unlocked the Cube Wisp, we now have a cube-themed level. Oh, cube-themed level. Yeah, it's Minecraft. No, what I meant to say was, we actually have, a level that's based around using the Cube Wisp. Again, you don't have to use the Cube Wisp if you don't want to. You know, there are alternative paths that you can go on. But again, like I mentioned in the first part, Wisps do give you a lot more points. They're pretty much required to get the S rank. So if you're a collector maniac like I am, you're pretty much gonna want to use the Wisps, you know? So by the way, easy little red star ring right there. Some of the red star rings in this game look really tough to get, but honestly they're not. Like, once you know how to get them, like, you'll be hitting your head like, you know, why the hell didn't I get that in the first place, you know? And, yeah, you can actually hear the gold ring right there, so, yeah, this level, again, not that hard. All it is really, like, a little puzzle level, you know, and it's actually funny, going into that, when the trailer first debuted for Sonic Colors, you know, with the wisps and everything, I believe I was, like, 11 years of age, you know, and I loved Sonic at the time. Well, I've always loved Sonic as a kid, but, you know, I still did. When I first saw the trailer for this game, I didn't want to buy it, honestly. I was just like, this game is not Sonic. It's, you know, it's just, it looks terrible. I'm not wasting my money on this. Because, you know, the thing is, when I was young, you know, my parents didn't buy me a lot of video games because, you know, video games are bad for you, all that kind of stuff, you know, yada yada yada. You know, I didn't get this game at launch. You know, I didn't get it in 2010. I only picked it up recently. Well, if you count a year, well, if you count 2 years ago recently, I bought it off Amazon, real cheap actually. It was about £7, and it wasn't scratched or anything, you know. And I just thought to myself, like, when I completed the game, why would someone sell this game? I mean, granted, you may be bored of it, but jeez, I mean, it's so much fun to play through this game, like, you know. I'll probably show you all my completed save file at the end of the playthrough, just to show you how much I've actually played out of this game. I mean, I played the heck out of this game, you know. You know, I love this. Try to go for that red ring. Yeah, you gotta get the timing just... What the heck? You gotta get the timing just right, on that red star ring, because if you don't, Sonic's gonna get electrocuted, and that's no good. And Sonic doesn't like electricity, because there are no elemental shields in this game. Whatever happened to elemental shields? Poor things. They only got brought back in, well, the elemental shield, the electric shield's always returned in most games, but, you know, where the hell's the fire shield? You know, where's the bubble shield? You know, I think this is why, quite a lot of people gave Sonic 4 a lot of slack, because, you know, it was the sequel to Sonic 3, Knuckles. But, you know, I'm getting ahead of myself, you know, but, you know, that's a completely different game. By the way, there's a one-up over there if you want to go get that. But we are at the goal, so hit B, and there we go. Yeah, if you don't hit B, you can't win. You actually can't get to the goal ring, so yeah, make sure you do that. And yeah, to actually destroy these little score things quick, I recommend just mashing the 2, the 1, and the B button really fast. That's basically it, you know? Button mashing is the key.